Okay guys, welcome to another video, and it is the Gaming Geek 15 here. Maybe I should have started with that first, but oh well, there we go. Right, this is a bit of World at War custom zombies, and we are on the map Junkyard, which I very much like. I've played a few times with a few people. This is the first time I've actually played it on my own, so we'll see how far we can get. And yeah, that's the basis of this video right here. So let's get these few starting rounds out there. The idea for me is just to try and get as far as I can, obviously as we do in zombies. But for me, alright, I'm not an expert zombie player. I'm just a kind of average. I have good and bad days, let's just put it that way. But lately, I'm been better on PC than I have been on console. So if I do really bad for you guys now on console, it is going to look really bad on me. So hopefully I can do alright. And hopefully my audio is recording as well, because I went to record my Minecraft video yesterday, and I ran out of... sorry, I just decided not to record any of the audio from my computer. So, yeah, hopefully that's not going to happen again. If it does, then I'll be so mad. So very, very mad. Alright, let's get this guy right here. There we go. I really wasn't sure what to do for a video today, but I was just looking at my desktop PC because I was thinking of doing a PC game. I didn't want to do Minecraft because I've done it for 2 days in a row, and I thought you guys would be like mad at me. So, and I promised you I'd do a Call of Duty video. So I thought, right, let's do some World at War because I quite fancied it and stuff like that. Right, how much is it for this door now? Oh, it's this one here. Not enough. Okay. So yeah, I've played this map a few times. I really quite like it. So it's one of my favourites custom maps, and I've played quite a few. So it's not like I only play like 1 or 2, and just like that's my favourite out of the 1 or 2. It's, you know, that, and I like Anzio, and it's not really a map that I know really anyone else likes. It's a bit strange. I like it because it's just a classic map, without all the perks, without all the, you know, the added extra like electric spike strips, or you know, those spike swinger thing that spins around and knocks zombies over, like traps basically. Without all that kind of stuff, you know, perks and pack-a-punch machines and all that, it's just zombies. Core zombies. Right. We have enough to open this up, so let's open this right out of here. And I have something I'm going to talk about in this video. First of all, I'm just going to start off by, I read just a few minutes ago that there's been a leaked picture from, I think it's GameStop. I'm not too sure, I think it was GameStop. And the picture is basically of these pre-order type cards, where you can pre-order Black Ops 2, and those things look real. Apparently one of the workers took a photo of it, and it has Black Ops 2 written on it. And what? That's ridiculous. We're going to carry on anyway, because I've started this commentary now, and I'm determined. So level 4 wasn't good. I don't know where the hell he came from, to be completely honest. Probably came from behind me, that makes sense. You're probably going, you noob. I'm like, what? No! Alright, we're going to try and get past round 4 this time. That's the aim. Anyway, these pictures, basically, a picture has the cards in them, and it's really cool, and they look real. It has Black Ops 2 written on it. In Roman numerals, the 2 is in, actually. And the date on it is, if I remember correctly, the 13th of the 11th. So I had to rethink it then, because it's an American date, so now it makes sense. So yeah, 13th of the 11th this year, and that's what the release date says on it. And that's basically all that comes in the photo. But we'll find obviously more information out when the trailer comes out on May the 1st. So it's not long to wait now. This Tuesday we'll get some more information. So I'm sure a lot of people are excited for it. I am neither here nor there. I hope the trailer has something to do with zombies in it. That would be completely awesome. If it doesn't, I will be really disappointed. Because not that there's not going to be any zombies in the game. I'm really sure there's going to be. It's just they might not like say anything about zombies in this trailer. They might just concentrate on campaign or something like that, because they do tend to do separate trailers, like multiplayer trailers, zombie trailer, and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see. I have to buy this gun again. There we go. So now this next little thing, I haven't got a lot to talk about today, but something I've got up on my second monitor right here is stuff about the Wii U. Now it's been a spokesperson from Nintendo, have basically said that if at E3 this year they are not going to announce a release date or any price at this year's E3. Now that is a bit silly personally. They've already announced it at one E3, so it's going to take more than 2 E3s for them to give any sort of price. Maybe they're a bit worried on price, or maybe think that if they tell us price that far in advance, and this is considering that the game, that the console is definitely coming out this year. They have said it's definitely coming out this year, but they won't give a date in the US, in the UK, and in Japan. Those are the 3 locations that they're coming out this year. And to be honest, just talking about that quickly, I'm actually quite surprised that they've not just done the Japan launch first, like before Christmas and then after Christmas, etc. Anyway, because they normally do release it in Japan first on its own. But there we go. And what's worrying me is that maybe they've realized, or they secretly know that if they give us too much time before the launch, we'll have too much time to think about the price. Sony will have a chance to come in and go, see what Nintendo are offering price-wise and go, are we gonna price ours like a better price or whatever. I think they're just waiting to see what the competitors do first. So there's 2 ways of looking at it. They're either, I've missed that completely now, talking. They can look at it 2 ways. It's either a smart move in the sense that they can see what the competitors are offering price-wise first, if they do release the price this year. If Sony or Microsoft announce the E3 a new console and announce any pricing and any release dates, they might see what they're doing first and then strategize theirs around that, which could be a good thing. Or they could be like going, people are going to think ours is overpriced, and that much of a gap between them announcing E3 maybe at launch, people might have long enough to think maybe we don't want this. Anyway, that's just my feeling on this kind of thing, and personally, I know I'm not going to buy the Wii U. I'm sorry, I don't like the controller that they've announced. It's not really my kind of thing. Do you know, they say a few things. They say they're trying to appeal more at the hardcore gamers, and then they announce this tablet kind of thing. Come on, the people that play Battlefield, play Call of Duty, they don't want this massive tablet in their hand. It doesn't matter. I can understand. Whoa, that was some incredible lag there. I can understand the reason for having it, right? If you are playing, let's say, Zelda or something, and you've got your inventory, or you're playing Pokemon maybe, and you've got your Pokédex or rucksack, whatever, and that's great. I can see that being really useful for games like that. But when it comes to the market that they said they were trying to more aim towards, the hardcore gaming market, that tablet, I'm sorry guys, I'm not saying this to have a go at the console at all. I'm glad that they're coming into the HD market, and I think that, they can put it off. But it's just, this tablet thing is, I don't think it's a way forward. Personally, considering there are other options on the market current to date, which will be a bit cheaper, well, there has more, that either will be a bit cheaper or has more potential in it, in the sense that, it's not just a tablet that you use in your games console, it also has other uses. Let me say some things, already you can use the PS Vita with your PS3. You can actually use them. They both basically work together. They, harmonize, if you want to say it. And also there's other things out, like the iPad works with the Apple TV, and you can play Real Racing 2 and games like that on the Apple TV, and you can play them in 720p, high definition. And these are things currently on the market, and maybe things people already have, or it's a simple upgrade. If people already have iPads, and a lot of people already have iPads, it's going to cost them 80 quid to buy an Apple TV. It's going to be a lot cheaper than buying an actual Wii. I know it's not a full dedicated gaming console, right? I know people are going to say, well, it's kind of not the same thing, but you get the picture. There's already things on the market, especially tablet-wise, that do these kind of things already. So it's not like they're bringing anything new to the market. If they were bringing something new and original to the market, then I can understand it. But personally, I don't think it is. Those are just my thoughts on this kind of thing, and they may prove me wrong, and but then I can see this tablet thing being an expensive accessory. The Wii controllers were freaking expensive, but they were. You guys remember, the nunchuck was 15 quid alone, and people don't want to keep spending expensive money on controllers. And if this tablet broke or something, Wii U is meant to be quite open in their market, more family kind of oriented console. They've always have been. Is this tablet thing gonna? I hope it's gonna be pretty indestructible or pretty tough, because That's going to be an expensive thing to replace if, let's say, a young kid accidentally dropped it or stood on it or something like that. Because I could see these things happening and people being peed off because, well, it's a lot of... Oh, yeah. You know, anyway, I'm going off on a bit of a rant about it, to be completely honest. But I'm trying to fill the time talking about things. Got a limited things to talk about. Let's get this one. But this is just my feelings and things. So if you do have your own opinion on the Wii U, leave it on the comment below. You know, I'll listen to everyone's opinions, and I know the basis of opinions. You've got the Nintendo fans out there, which are really pleased about the device. You know, and obviously they're going to be. You know, they love Nintendo, whatever happens. They love them for those games like Zelda that they've grown up playing, or etc. etc. And I understand that. I completely get that. But me, as the kind of gaming I do, honestly, I used to love the Wii when it was like the first console away from the PS2 and the Xbox I had. But as soon as I got the PS3, sorry Wii, I didn't play it. And I just feel I feel that they're saying one thing, but their console design is saying something completely different. But we'll see more at E3. We'll see the kind of games that are coming. EA were very, very, very keen at last year's E3 about the console, so maybe they've got a trick up their sleeve that will help bring the customers in. But we shall have to see. Nintendo, they're always doing well. Apart from right now, they're not doing so well. I was just thinking about that. I just read that earlier. They've made quite a loss lately. Their intake has come down quite a bit, which has meant they've had around $534 million loss, and that is a big hit to Nintendo. I know they bring in. I know that's out of. That was like a 7 billion intake they brought in, and out of that, in comparison, I think it was around 12 billion the year before. Around from that, you know, that's a significant drop, and that's caused them to make a loss. But the 3DS hasn't been a massive hit, and the Wii is now. Everyone either has a Wii or have no intention in buying one. So I think, you know, they're really not going to make much on the Wii. So hopefully the Wii U, even though there's analysts out there that say the next generation console, whether it's Xbox or PS3, is not going to sell anywhere near as well as the current gen did. Because let's be honest right here, the jump between like a PS2 and a PS3 and an original Xbox and Xbox 360 is absolutely massive. But things haven't changed so much to make the gap so big anymore. You can get gaming PCs, reasonably priced gaming PCs now, that will, you know, at really priced gaming PCs that will outbeat consoles easily. But also at the same time, you know, PS3s are still, and Xbox 360s are still really high quality consoles. And I think game companies especially are going to have a real ace up their sleeve to be able to convince people to switch, because it's obviously not going to be a cheap switch. You know, the hardcore gamers obviously are bound to buy the new console, and the hardcore fans of Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo are all going to upgrade. But apart from the gap between Nintendo going into HD, Xbox and PS3, I don't think the gap's going to be that big between their new consoles. And I just have this feeling that it's not going to convince so many people, and the analysts are feeling the same. And these analysts are the ones that advise the investors, you know, what to make their moves on. You know, whether was it a good move to invest in Sony on the next generation console, or etc., or Xbox. No matter who you're on about. Oh, we got him coming in here now. I have a feeling I'm going to down. This is just awful feeling right here. I'm going to down. I'm working my way, by the way, around this way. There are other ways of doing this, but I found this is where the power is and stuff, and Juggernog and stuff, so this is the best way. Right, okay. Let's get these guys. But I'm in a real mood to plug in my PS2 and Xbox and play some classic games, like maybe some Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot. That was on the PS1. God, those are the days. I can play that on my PS3, actually, just thinking about it right here. These things that, there we go. I don't really have a PS1 anymore, so I have to play it on my PS3. Are you the last one? No, you're not. I was just thinking the round just started. I thought he was the last one. Right then, I don't know what round we're going to get up to, but it's getting late. Oh god, lag. My PC. I'm going to have to upgrade this thing pretty soon. It used to be. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the new Fraps that's doing this, because I used to have no problem with Fraps. I used to get a good frame rate and etc. And now it's just absolutely appalling since I've upgraded. I might go back to the old one. This is the latest version as well. I have double checked. Do I save it for Jug? Yeah. The guns I've got at the minute aren't too bad, so we're gonna save it for Jug. And then after that, I don't know. What should we do? Now, on the weekend, I've got family coming over, basically. So, I'm going to try my best to get videos up, the best ones I can, but I might be a bit lacking, as I've been lacking anyway. I've just been so busy and stuff lately. It's between being busy and unmotivated. It's between the two that I haven't got round to doing any videos. Like Minecraft was a last minute thing last night, and then I was panicking over I had to do a vlog, and then I actually uploaded it, and I realised this afternoon that half the audio was missing because YouTube had failed to upload it correctly. Oh crap. Shush. Reload. This is not going to go well. I need to get that max ammo. Sorry, I didn't know. There we go. I don't know who I'm apologising. Shouldn't take that risk. Right, let's get just quickly by Jug. Good night tonight. To the head. Right. I didn't reload this, did I? Really need sleight of hand right now. There we go, guys. And let's reload this. Ooh, no, I'm not going to go for that, actually. I kind of waste my money on doing that. I should have opened the door over here, because then I could have got sleight of hand. Oh, I couldn't afford it anyway. Alright, we're going to get close and then slowly get pushed back. So if there's any maps you want me to play on zombies on World at War, I'm happy to. Is there any you recommend? Like, because there are quite a few out there, and I'll probably never get around to playing all of them. There's some really There's some really weird ones out there that I've played in the past. Like Stadium's one of them, and if you play two players, one of the people will always have this weird cartoon character costume on, and it is freaky. And then the gun the gun's like pointing in a weird direction. I think it's to the character's face or something like that. Anyway, it looks super weird, and it's really unplayable for two players. One player, fine. I almost played it today, but I was like, nah, I really like this map. Oh, to be honest, it was actually Syndicate that got me to play this map. Well, he didn't actually tell me to play this map because I've never spoken to him, but he's played this map in the past. Actually, has he? I get confused. Has he actually played this map? I think he might have. I think it was him that did it. I'll have to ask the person that I shall not say his name out loud, but just the person that I played this with first, myself, and see if that is actually the case, or did we just come across ourselves. I think it was from him. I think. We'll have to see. Oh, I'm gonna have to get this. I didn't want to get it into the next round, but oh well. Sure, I'm gonna hit the box again because I'm managing as I am at the minute. I'm not really like in the. Okay. Let them blow up. Okay, let's hit this box, as I was going to say, just once, and see what we get. I need a kind of machine gun. Oh, for God's sake. Stupid box. Don't like you anyway. Alright, if I open this door, then it'll at least give me something to go if it overflows, like. If it overflows, like. Right. Oh, can they come in from that direction now? Don't think they do. we shall have to see. 3,000. I think I actually do come from that. Oh crap. Oh crud. Oh crumbs. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Ah, I've seen that. Anyway, guys, and I was talking about something. Oh, crap. Whoa, that was so close. I don't know about that. I should be walking backwards on zombies. That's how I got into. I shouldn't be knifing. Knifing on zombies is a bad idea on PC. Which I've just done it again for some reason. I lagged as well while I was doing it. Right, I also was going to talk about is the next. We were talking about next generation consoles. I'm going to continue to talk about that. Orbis is apparently what the PS4 is going to be called, and to be honest, I don't believe that's going to be the name. Well, to be honest, at first I didn't believe it was going to be called the PS Vita, but that sounds normal now. At first, I think, especially with these kind of names, people question themselves and go, "What the hell with that name?" And then it just becomes normality, and we all know it's a PS Vita. You know, everyone knows, and it makes sense, right? I understand why they call it PS Vita because it means life or something like that, and it is something you take with you. You know, so it's kind of good. Oh, I haven't got enough for the freaking thing. So anyway, the PS4. Now I'm not sure whether it's gonna have Blu-ray or not. I reckon it will have Blu-ray, but it's gonna have a lot better graphics. It's gonna have probably. I hope it's gonna be smaller than what the PS3 was at launch. And these are things I'm gonna hoping. I hope that it has backwards compatibility for PS3, even though most of the rumors are saying it's not going to have PS3 backwards compatibility. I also hope it doesn't have this stupid copyright thing on that people have been saying it has. And I'm not explaining myself very well, but I shall make sure I explain it now. I'm just trying to do more than two things at once. And basically what I'm trying to say is it is rumoured that the PS4 is going to have a copyright feature on it, and in the sense is that it will be, when you first put the game into your console, it is then locked to that console. So basically you put it in that console once and that's it, then you can only use it that. I think it locks it to the PSN ID that obviously the console will be registered to. And that will basically make sure that it basically makes sure that you don't illegally download the game, you don't illegally share the game, etc., etc. Which I can understand that, and it's obviously quite a big thing, and it loses a lot of money for game companies. I understand all of this, but it is a stupid move. Pre-owned games are going to be no more, and I know pre-owned games are slowly going to die anyway because game companies don't like the pre-owned game industry because it doesn't make them any money, does it? Apart from the online passes thing they're starting to introduce. But it's a stupid move. I go over a friend's house, or a friend wants to borrow a game just to see if he likes it before maybe he purchases it. He's obviously not going to keep it full time, so if he really likes the game, he's actually going to buy it. So I don't see why that should be a bad thing. But it's going to stop him from playing it because it's locked to that specific console. So I'd have to actually take my physical console over. I'm not going to want to do that, am I? I'm not going to want to cart my PS4 over there that's going to be worth, at the launch, obviously it's going to be a lot of money. No way am I going to just cart it all the time wherever I go. It's just unpractical, let's be honest right here. And it's not like I can buy an Xbox 720, whatever it's going to be called, because it's basically going to, apparently, if the analysts are right, or whoever, people that are writing about it right now, if they're right, then the next Xbox is going to have exactly the same thing, but the Xbox is going to work a little differently. It's going to be constantly connected to the internet, and the game can be, well, I say a little different, it's going to lock it, but the Xbox apparently is going to be constantly locked to the internet, and this is to stop you from installing mods, modding the console and all this. So as long as your console has power going through it, it has to be constantly connected to the internet. How they're going to, what, is the console going to break itself, have a fit or something, just randomly just have a big fit all over the floor just because you unplugged it in. I just don't see. People are saying that's what's going to have to happen, but if you don't have it plugged in the internet, what's going to do? What, it's going to ban your console or something just because your internet could have died or something? It happens, especially in my house. The internet does die here on my house. So you know, these things just happen. So I don't see how the hell they could implement that. But we'll have to see. This is Microsoft for about. I wouldn't put anything past them, and neither would I put anything past Sony. Obviously, they own these game studios. A lot of their, you know, a lot of their big developers now they own, such as Media Molecule, Naughty Dog, and etc. etc. You know, they're not really, you know, it's in their best interest to make as much money as they can, because they're constantly, you know, looking into new technology, like with Naughty Dog, this motion capture thing. I'm sure it didn't come cheap to them, and I'm sure they're going to be constantly investing in new technology for the PS4 and stuff like that, and they're going to want to, you know, lose as little money as they can. Obviously going to lose some money in the launch of the console. Just think these console launches always end up with a loss at first. You know, it's like anything. You invest in the future, don't you? You invest in the console to hopefully make your money back over a period of time. But yeah, this copyright malarkey, as you may call it, is the way it's going to run in the future. You know, you're gonna have companies more focused on stopping, you know, you from illegally purchasing the game, illegally downloading a film. You know, it's just what's going to happen, and there's no way around it. There's no way you're going to stop it. It's just what's going to happen. I think there's a PPSH around here. Oh crap! There is a PPSH around here, but where is it? Is that it? No, it's not a PPSH here. That's a bar. Where's the PPSH? It's here. Ah, I know where it is. I want to buy it. What do I get? Just get rid of this. There you go. Whoa, lag. This is unbelievable lag. Right, I know where the pack punch... No, there isn't a pack punch, is there? I know where other things are, but I don't really need anything now. The box is still in the same place. We're going to try and get the ray gun where we can. This PPSH gun really is the best gun in the game. Better than the ray gun, in my opinion. And this is all you really need. Look, I'm just tearing through the zombies right now. Hello. Till this one decides he's a... Just a little fact I'm going to throw out there that so actually I found some people didn't know today. FPS Russia actually isn't Russian. I thought everyone knew this. It has been around the internet for a while. I'll probably try and put an article in the description if you can, link it to that kind of thing. He isn't Russian at all, apparently. He's American. It used to be called FPS Kyle back in his older days, and he used to do mainly just gaming commentaries. Then he started to do basically a series where he would play a game of Call of Duty and then go through that gun in real life. So basically you'd get comparison between how guns are in Call of Duty and how they are in real life. Now he just focuses on the guns in real life, and he's named himself FPS Russia. And apparently the reason he's doing all this accent, the reason he's got this other name, I don't remember the name, I'm useless with foreign names and stuff like that. But the reason he has this name apparently is because I think he used to work... Now, I might have got his job completely wrong because I wasn't paying full attention to it, but apparently something to do with... he used to sell cars or something, or he worked for like a car showroom, and his like co-worker was Russian, and he used to like imitating his Russian accent. So that's something he enjoyed doing. So he decided to do for a laugh. He decided to, because you know, you think of it, you know, big ammunition, you know, all these guns, Russians, you know, do you know what I mean? This stereotype's been around for a while, and it doesn't surprise me that he wants to do this kind of thing. It doesn't really surprise me. What? I thought I was going down. I was prepared to end the video. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Anyway, so he enjoyed doing the accent, and that's really how it all started. And now a lot of people think he's actually Russian, and he has got a pretty good accent. To be honest, I thought he was Russian for a bit until I found out, and I was like, ooh, what? So apparently that is so, and yeah, and I found that out today. So I'm telling you as I'm finding these things out. So I'm sorry to have burst your bubble in the sense that you thought he was actual Russian, but apparently not. And I thought everything in this world was as they seem. That's not supposed to be white, I'm guessing, these lights. Okay. Let's buy some more ammo. Oh, I was going to hit the box, but it's not really worth it now. I could really survive for like ages around here unless I don't do any stupid moves. So basically I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. I'm going to get this round over and done with, then I'm going to wrap it up. So I apologize, guys, but that's just the way I'm going to do it, because it is just the way I'm going to do it, because or if I down in this round, then I down in this round, but you know, I could go on this for ages. Me and a friend of mine, when we do this map, we just like go for absolutely ages. I think I've talked about some decent topics, just said my opinion. These are only my opinions on these, well, some of the things are facts, obviously, but when it comes to what I think about the consoles, and obviously it's just all my opinion. As I said, always welcome to have your opinions in the comments below, or in person. I know some of you do give your opinion in person, that's fine, I've come to accept that. Those are your opinions. So I don't have to necessarily agree with them, but you're you're allowed to have them. Sorry. Right. Sure, I could see FPS Russia in the next zombie game. I was just thinking about this, and I just heard the guy's voice, and I was like, I could see FPS Russia in the next zombie game. That would be absolutely amazing. I would love to be him as a character. He's just like an FPS Russia video, and then all of a sudden he swarm, like normally he shoots some zombies, like, well, mannequin zombies, like, and just all of a sudden the zombies like come alive, and he's like, hello my friends, and this is FPS Russia here, and yeah, I can't do a Russian accent, just saying, I'm not even trying, I'm just trying. Anyway, that would be pretty awesome, I have to say. There you go, guys, round 16, well, end of 15, starting into 16. Thanks for watching, guys. Would you like to see me down? Is there a point in seeing me down? Ah, you might as well, I guess. How shall I down? I don't know. I'd like to just do the highest run I can get up to, but it's honestly, guys, it does get really boring. I'll open up some of these side gates for you so you can see around the map. Oh, you have got this. Yeah, you have got this trap here, yeah. Oh, I have to show you this room. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect them to be the years so quickly. Anyway, you see on that room, and that's basically all the map. There's a boating lake as well. That's not a lake. I'll show you. Keep singing the F1 theme tune. Sorry if my singing annoys you. Right, I'm definitely gonna get trapped up and descend if I go, so this is how I'm going down. Goodbye, cruel world. And the zombies come down here. Alright, this is the map. This is it, guys. There's a shark here. Goodbye, cruel world. What? There we go. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a like, and I will see you with another video very soon. Don't forget to subscribe. As I was just going to say, subscribe to keep up to date with my videos. See you very soon, guys.